Hey there, fellow homebrewers. Today, I'm diving into one of the most crucial tools in our brewing arsenal, the hydrometer. Whether you're a novice or a seasoned brewer, nailing the alcohol by volume or ABV of your brew is key. So grab a pint, sit back, and let's get started. First things first, what is a hydrometer? Simply put, it's a device used to measure the specific gravity of liquids. For us brewers, it tells us how much sugar is in our wort before and after fermentation. And from that, we can calculate the ABV. All right, let's start with the basics, measuring the starting gravity. Before you pitch your yeast into the wort, you'll want to take a sample. Pour some of your wort into a testing jar, making sure it's enough to float the hydrometer without it touching the sides. Now carefully lower your hydrometer into the jar. Give it a gentle spin to dislodge any bubbles that might cling to it. Let it settle, and then take a reading at the surface of the liquid. This number is your original gravity, or OG. Make a note of it. Next up, fermentation. After your yeast has worked its magic, it's time to measure the final gravity, or FG. You'll follow the same steps as before. Pour a sample, lower the hydrometer, give it a spin, and let it settle. Note down the reading. Now for the fun part, calculating your ABV. The formula is pretty straightforward. ABV equals sign OG FG asterisk 131.25. For example, if your OG was 1.050 and your FG is 1.010, comma, you'd subtract 1.010 from 1.050, comma, giving you 0.040. Multiply that by 131.25 and you've got an ABV of 5.25%. Cheers to that. One tip, make sure your samples are at the same temperature each time you measure. Hydrometers are calibrated to a specific temperature, usually 20 degrees Celsius. If your sample is warmer or cooler, you'll need to adjust the reading accordingly. There are online calculators to help with this. And that's it. With a bit of practice, using a hydrometer will become second nature. It'll help you perfect your brew every time. Remember, brewing is both a science and an art, so keep experimenting and enjoying the process. Thanks for tuning in. If you've got any questions or tips of your own, drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more homebrewing hacks and tips. Happy brewing!